Welcome back everybody to Remote Shop. Today, on our continuation of making the L, we are going to be doing some joinery. And joinery is a very detail-oriented process here in the shop. That is something I feel is overlooked a lot, especially in high school wood shop. Joinery is the way that you elevate your projects to the next level, in your ability to join different planes or surfaces together to make your project either stronger or more aesthetically pleasing. Today, the joinery that we're going to be doing are rabbets. And as you remember from the drawing here, you can see that we are doing rabbets to connect both the top and the sides together. And that will be covered by veneer with a miter, so it'll look like we mitered it, but in reality, we're just doing rabbet joints to hold those pieces together, to secure them. So we have to rabbet the top and sides today. And then after that, we're going to be working on dadoing a lot of pieces for the desk. So we're going to dado the underside of our top so that our front can fit in there. We're going to dado the left side of the desk so that the front can also fit in that way. We're going to router some miter bolt holes in the bottom of our top so that our two pieces of top material can be joined together and taken apart, because this desk is really big. And so in order for it to fit through the office door, to get into the office, and even for transport, because we're going to be moving between buildings, then it needs to be able to come apart and then reassembled. So that had to be thought about and planned in the design and the construction of this, that this desk has to come apart in several pieces so that it can be loaded onto a truck, taken over to his office, and then reassembled. So that's going to be what's coming up today on Remote Shop. Okay, so you guys just saw me do the rabbets and the dados for the desk, and I didn't get through all of those because I ran out of storage on the iPad, and so it quit, I don't know, 20 minutes in, and so I lost a lot of footage, but I'm going to go over what we did. So for the top kind of slots or sets on top of the legs. You know, it gives us kind of that waterfall edge. It's all kind of one continuous grain pattern. And so here's one of the sides, one of the legs, and so I've done this rabbet here. We have the shoulder and the rabbet, and the top, this obviously isn't the top, but the top then sits right in here just like this. Okay, so we've got a nice tight joint there where the top of the desk is going to rest here, and there's another on the actual top, there's another piece that sits below here. So it's kind of like a couple of Legos fitting together here in this double rabbet joint. And so that's done for that, as well as the dado's done for the front of our desk to slot into the side and slot into the top. So those dados have been done, and now I'm going to do a couple of rabbets for the cabinets is what we're going to be doing next. So take a look at this. just got the desk dry assembled and it fit great, and I'm really excited about how well it fit together, because this is kind of the first time I've done something on this scale, doing dados and rabbets for anything this big. And the fact that some of these pieces I was really unsure about as I was rabbeting them and dadoing them on the table saw, because you know that short piece up there is 7 feet long, and to be able to have the amount of grip and this even pressure as you're pushing it through, I was worried about it being kind of angled or even messed up a little bit, but all of it fits great together. You can see here, you know, I had a little persuasion up here for this to get in, and it fit into that slot really well. All of the rabbets are nice and tight, and this dry assembly looks really great. And so coming up here next, I'm going to start working on some of the cabinet boxes. You saw those getting rabbeted earlier, and we're going to knock those out. So stay tuned. Okay, so we just finished cutting the sides of the cabinets, ripping those on the table saw. Those fit really great into the space under the desk. Those are going to be kind of part of the structure. They'll be screwed in to the side and the top just so that they don't move around. So they will provide some stiffness to the desk, because there can be quite a bit of racking back and forth with a design like this. However, the front panel does alleviate a lot of that because it is slotted into the top and the side. So next time what we're going to be working on is the dadoing for the cabinets, so that we can have dividers between the drawers. Each cabinet has 3 or 4 drawers in it, which we'll be building in an upcoming video. But make sure, if you like this content, make sure you like and subscribe to this channel. We'll be doing a lot more projects other than this desk in remote shop here, and we're going to be learning a lot of different techniques, a lot of woodworking skills that you can be useful to you in your own wood shop or in your own home. So make sure you hit those buttons, like and subscribe, and I will see you next time on Remote Shop.